So it was necessary for the copies of the heavenly things to be purified with these sacrifices. Go ahead and read the rest of the chapter for the context. But just to point out this, the heavenly things themselves with better sacrifices than these. So be purified with sacrifices. It says in heaven, there's sacrifices right there.
That's right there. Also says it in the chapter earlier in Hebrews 8, 1-5.
1-5. Now, this is the main point, right? We have the high priest, but for Christ did not enter a man-made copy of the true sanctuary, but he entered into heaven itself, the true sanctuary, now to appear on our behalf in the presence of God. So that gives you a little more details and confirmation of that procedure and the practical process for how he cleanses us for unrighteousness. And I think it's beautiful.
You know, if we understand what the priests did in a temple to Yahweh, then you could easily read this passage and you could say, for it's necessary for the copy of the heavenly things to be purified with these meals prepared for Yahweh, but the heavenly things themselves are purified with better meals than these.
I like it.
For Christ did not enter a man-made copy of the true sanctuary, but he entered heaven's actual sanctuary itself, which is what it tells you in Hebrews 8, verse 1-2.
You've heard of Hell's Kitchen. Yeshua has his own reality show called Heaven's Kitchen.
That's right.
There we go.
That's right.
Good stuff. So yeah, Drew Winter here, how the priesthood operates, basically. How the priesthood works today. And yeah, he's got a channel called New Garden City. If you type that in on Instagram, you're going to see more cool stuff like this. Love the guy's artwork. He's done some artwork for you as well before, hadn't he?
For sure. He did the cover of our first Enoch book.
Boom. Yeah. So if you got that, you're familiar with Drew. Shout out Drew Boy and Lloyd Cup in the chat. Hope they're here tonight. But let's check out what he put together for a little quick TikTok. There we go. Gotta love it. Shout out Drew, man. That was beautiful. It really embodied everything we talked about. Shout out Founded Earth Brothers in the chat. What's up, Josh? He says he met Drew in person. So did we. We got to Take on the World 21. That was a great time. Drew showed me how to say love in sign language, and he reminded me how to say earth. You know, you got the flat hand with like a dome rocking over top.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Drew's
like
good people.
This.
There you go. Thank you.
Wait. There you go. No, I love that. It's wonderful. And think about what, you know, we're trying to explain just how simple this process is. And we see he's wonderfully acted this out. Also, you know, I don't think he'll have a problem mentioning this. I think that was a very unique video he made because Drew himself is deaf.
Yes, sir.
So that was, you know, that's what he used. But at the same time, it's what when he had the big beard on and he's dressed up like the father in that video, and Yeshua the cook is making him the meal when he asks him for forgiveness for the guy who cursed the deaf. And the father's like, yeah, of course, right? After he smells the warm, savory smell of the meal, which is what we see in scripture in Genesis 9, Leviticus 1, a whole bunch of different places. The father is pleased when he has that beautiful, savory smell of a meal cooked properly like he wants. And just in the most relatable way, brother, have you ever heard the term, WesBlaze, that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach?
Yeah. I wonder where that came from, right?
Isn't that wild? Isn't that weird, right? You make the creator of heaven and earth a good meal, and he's pleased with it, and you have his heart.
Exactly. Yep. The right spices, herbs, all the good stuff. He knows how to make it a sweet and smelling, savory flavor, doesn't he?
It's not magic, guys. It's very simple. This is common things that we use in our life all day long. It's not hard. It's not a burden. It's not some special some special voodoo that is
No.
done. Like, it's just simply the Father, like, look, just come with the right heart and have one of my representatives make the right meal for me, and we'll get you worked out. Because
Boom.
he wants to love you, you know?
Mic drop. There it is. Yeah, beautiful. That's the priesthood of Yeshua. It's a fascinating topic, and I very much encourage all our viewers to get to know it better, to be familiar with it.